lot, but it's fun to watch how people respond to him. When he was a camp counselor, the kids just flocked around him like the Pied Piper, just as his teammates did while he was at Clemson.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. He's got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown, Houston. Dalvin Cook, 68 yards, and the Texans have taken the early lead. Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said, better team at home should steamroll them. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go out and prove it right now.
And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So out comes the Patriots offense as they'll get their first shot at things here. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play, 2nd and 3. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Cameron Hayward in on the tackle.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Keenan Allen, 27 yards. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. I mean, less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
But that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. From the gun, here's Watson. He's going to fire one deep. He's got it at the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one good for 37 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Out of the gun. Watson steps away to his left. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Texans have taken the lead. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? But I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Here's Bass now to send it away. From the 6. And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First and 10 at the 36.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Complete to
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 42-yard line.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter is a good running back dive play.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Open man, it's Allen. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
That's good.
Back to throw again.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down. That close on 3rd down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
So on 4th down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
2-yard line.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock.
He's got a man, complete. And all the way down to the 35. A huge play there for Houston. 43 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. He's got his big tight end, Fant. Touchdown, Houston. Noah Fant, 35 yards. And the Texans push further out in front. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And he's able to put it through. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays, a long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From the 6. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. 3 yards to gain there, second down. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They were trying to go back to Allen there, but now it'll be third down.
Third down and 7.
They'll look to throw again. That's caught by Jackson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Here's Kevin Huber now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And this one's going toward the sideline. They'll try to play keep away from Beckham. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn.
And that's caught inside the 35. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. That's it for the first half. 2 more. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. New England trying to get a place on offense. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run again with Jackson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That's good.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. Second and 10. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And the Texans scoop it. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills
He's got daylight past the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Dalvin Cook, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans will add on to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So the signal caller doing it himself there on the 2-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players, but most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Right side caught by Jackson.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
A great return there. Bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now Saquon Barkley, and he'll be brought down at about the 42. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
22-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll run it again with Barkley. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And down to the 28-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And he stopped immediately there. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
That was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball. You often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt. 3rd, and he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Texans will extend their lead. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
New England trying to get a place on offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. That throw into the arms of Allen. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
Patriots. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
To 2nd and 10.
And to the right side here, it's Allen. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
51 the mic, boys, 51. Bring it. Bring it.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Johnson with a completion over the middle. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And now nothing but green ahead of him.
What a play.
And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. From the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Patriots ready to get the football back. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
I'm going to forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo
Exactly.
going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. 44's the mic. 44's the mic.
Throwing now, Watson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Another try after the first down sack. Watson, the ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And that will write a finish to this ball game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them.